What's up, guys? Kyle Campbell here with the all-new 2017 Mini Countryman, the biggest and first crossover offered by this historic brand. Now, if Mini's taught us anything over the years, it's that size isn't everything. So let's get inside and see what this vehicle is all about. So what I like most about this vehicle's outside is the way that it remains classically Mini, but also has a new take on that classic style. From the front end to the roof line, just the overall shape of the vehicle, it harkens back to its past, but also shows a little glimpse of its future. Mini has made the Countryman about 8 inches longer and about an inch wider than the previous generation. But those aren't the only ways this small SUV has grown up. The headlights are prominent still, but they've taken on a more rectangular shape instead of the typical oval orbs that Mini is known for. Taillights have also been reshaped, and roof rails have been raised to add a little more clearance. Big, arching fenders, a healthy amount of ground clearance, and prominent side sills speak to the off-roading capability of the all-4 all-wheel drive system. Overall, despite adding a few touches and a few inches to the wheelbase, the Countryman still has a small, easy-to-park footprint that Mini fans have come to expect and love. The 2017 Countryman is plenty stylish on the inside as well. Very unique designs in terms of the seats and really just the entire layout of the front end as well. It really catches your eye with a few key details and really helps establish Mini's unique identity. Something that really makes Mini stand out is this tweed-like material on the seats and along the doors. This is a cool, novel approach to interior upholstery and one that's fitting for a car with British roots, even if it's made in Germany these days. However, it's not exactly pleasant to touch or rest your arm on, especially on a hot summer's day. Front seats also have leather-appointed side bolsters with contrast stitching. This gives it a sportier feel, and an extendable leg rest makes driving a little more comfortable for taller drivers like myself. The back seat, which also got the tweed treatment, is fairly spacious, particularly for a Mini. It was a tight squeeze, but when I sat behind my own driver's seat, I still fit and could ride comfortably on a short trip. Seat positions are adjustable, and they can even be folded completely flat to give way to a respectable 47.6 cubic feet of cargo space. This gave me enough room to move a couple boxes and a small table during my test drive. As much work as Mini put into designing this vehicle inside and out, it certainly didn't skimp out at all in terms of the technology. There are a few pieces in here that really separate it from other vehicles in the small SUV segment and really make it stand out as one of the leaders. Mini's latest infotainment system is practical and fun to look at. Controlled by a dial on the center console, this system displays various apps in a circle, and each one affects the ambient lighting in the cabin. I especially enjoyed being able to write letters with my finger when searching for something or entering an address. In addition to the main 8.8-inch display, Mini also offers a screen below the speedometer and a full-color head-up display that lets you control music and get navigation updates without taking your eyes off the road. All right, so one thing I really enjoy about this infotainment display is this sort of green band that runs around the main infotainment console here. So yes, the lights are cool and it's pretty and everything like that, but it actually corresponds with certain things that you're doing while driving or just simply sitting in the car. So if I were to listen to music, you can see the orange. You can see the orange bar sort of go up and down as I adjust the audio. There's also, for the temperature, as you move it from hot to cold, you can see this white portion shift with you. Kind of cool. So when you're driving, it also affects what goes on with the green circle. I'm in green mode right now, so you can see it's corresponding, it's green as I speed up. And then as I slow down, comes to a stop. And right there, the ignition just cut off to save gas. And then I come back, wraps back around, good to go. Let's switch over to mid mode. We've got the yellow band. Similar, as I increase speed, get a little more yellow. Now let's go to sport mode, which is, you guessed it, red. All right, a little more pickup. Mini has outfitted the base Countryman with a twin-power turbocharged 3-cylinder engine and a 6-speed automatic transmission that'll get you 134 horsepower. This vehicle right here, though, has a turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, an 8-speed automatic transmission, and it gets 189 horsepower. It's not a ton of strength and it's not going to blow you away, but it is more fun and more engaging than your average small crossover, especially when you use one of the 2 sport modes. Slide the gear shifter over if you want to change the behavior of the transmission, get those revs up a little bit, or rotate a little switch at the base of the shifter and you feel a tighter suspension and a tighter steering wheel. I also enjoyed using the steering wheel mounted paddle shifters for a little added engagement. But for those of you who prefer to sip fuel rather than tear through it, there's also an eco driving mode. In typical Mini fashion, the 2017 Countryman is unlike anything else on the road today. From its exterior design to the infotainment on the inside, everything about this vehicle is designed to be unique and put a smile on your face. Now, sure, it can get a little bit pricey if you add extra features, and when it comes to small SUVs, there are plenty of other ones that offer better off-road capability and more spacious interiors. But if you're looking for something that's a little different, maybe gonna turn a few heads, I think the 2017 Countryman just might be for you. Well, I'm Kyle Campbell, and I'll catch you next time.